Hello everyone, Everfree Fire here, back to continue on with our 4-job Fiesta, where I can't really use 4 jobs. I can't really use 4 jobs ever. I get 3 jobs and a, no job. So it's the 3-job Fiesta and the freeloader. No, but, we're basically going to be going to World 2 to see how far we can get. I don't expect to finish it. But who knows, that may end up happening. I do not remember where I need to go for this. Not here. I just want to finish off one thing I did not do on my initial run through of this place because I got murdered. You know, good reason not to do something. There it is, okay. This is completely unnecessary, I just want to do it. And this is one of those places that you do lose access to later. And even if I never end up actually needing it. Having throw is useful there. Not immediately mattering at the moment. But basically, everyone is going to get throw at some point. I need to fix my configuration. While I was doing a bit of grinding, I actually turned off experience gain. I did get that, didn't I? Yeah, because I wanted this. Hi, Shiva. How's it going? You're a lot easier when I can just do that. A lot easier. And Shiva drops a frost rod. Of course she does. Yep, that's all I plan to do here. Let's go pick up Galoof. How am I doing on tents? Yeah, that's fine enough. Because there is, going off of memory, because I'm still trying to get all the enemies. 2 enemies in World 2 that I need. The first is this, which I'm not surprised I didn't get. It's for walking through the sand at this point where you're not supposed to. So I just never ran into it. And the second is this, which this will be an adventure. I'll get to that one when we get there. Because unfortunately, for me, I think there's multiple things in that spot I need to pay attention to. The light is fading. I don't know why I'm doing this. I haven't said anything. Into the hole! I like that there's no yes or no prompt here. If you go here, you're going to World 2. You better have done everything. As far as I know, I did. If I missed something, damn. And away we go. On to this complete nondescript island. Did we make it? How can we tell? We could have ended up in an entirely different Final Fantasy. Would it be nice to not listen to the 50 million prompts of, shall we pitch a 10 and rest a while? Yeah, we'll do it this time. We've been attacked. I don't remember. Bards would be the dream. Yeah, that's probably fine. Not like I have to win this fight. Oops. Works better if you don't auto battle into attacking instead of jumping. Again, not like it makes a difference. It just means we don't get poisoned by the gas. From the mysteriously appearing treasure chest. Sup, XF? Nice to see you again. Prepare the giant mirror. It's not even particularly giant. It's just surprisingly reflective. And how exactly does this work? You'd think it needs something to reflect onto. So we're reflecting onto excess evil. And then the mirror's gone. Curses, magic, my one weakness. Release the Windrake. Also, I had a completely random thought while I was at work in regards to this. The world was split in two to contain the Void, which is fine and all, but it makes the Void weaker than Zodiac. Because Zodiac had to be split into 14. Alright. I don't... What were you? I'll keep you as whatever you want. Swap from there. Knight's fine. Well, Knight won't be fine, because I do need Ferris to stay as Knight. But for this part, it doesn't matter. Hello, Gilgamesh. Take this. Bye, Gilgamesh. Well then, that's enough of beating for today. Don't step out of line again. It's kind of too bad I don't have a thief, because stealing the Gilgamesh armor would actually be insanely valuable. No such luck. Okay, so I guess for now you get to be the freelancer. No, you keep that. You're... No. No, I'm doing that for a reason. The team's all here. Let's run. But not running. I'm not allowed to actually run. What is this? No, 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 no. There we go. There is actually a specific reason I have Lena in the first slot. It's because, with Ninja giving higher, God, this never gets less silly. Chance for predative strikes, having Lena with throw immediately makes it easier to just completely wipe out groups. Knowing what we know, I'm not sure drinking out of those is healthy. "15 guests in Castle Exdeath, none of which I can access right now." To the bridge. Or not. I don't know why, that sounded really weird in my headphones. It was funny, I caught this part in the run, and one thing I had forgotten about is it's actually entirely possible to, do this part without hitting most of these random encounters, because they're not actually random, they're on a tile. And it was interesting watching the runners actively dodging the tiles. Hi, Gilgamesh. Ow. Wow! You absolutely headed in for Galoof. Are you okay? Did Galoof do something to you in a past life? About this. Wait, enough of this! I've made an error of judgment. Fighting all four of you. This is just too tough for me. Not. Ha! I lied! Like a rug! Oh, why kill me? Stop killing Galoof! I haven't done anything to you for that Panacea? Really? Interesting. My gosh, Gilwitch is actually being a pain right now. I don't know why I did. Goodness gracious! I just remembered something. See ya! Really should have gotten Ferris back up there and not Giloof, but. Bye, Gilgamesh! You were surprisingly painful. Oh, he doesn't give APB anyway. I probably should have bought potions. But I should be fine going forward. No. Kral, watch out! The barrier! Anything but the barrier. Which I still think actually looks really cool in this. I have to wonder about this barrier, because why can't you just walk onto the bridge again? Yep, we screwed everything up. Everything. Yeah, yes, I am still running on ×4 guild because it just saves time grinding. Really? Ow. I think I may end up still having to grind some here. You. I already have that. There's no point in me buying another one. Okay. Shoot up war crop on. No. No. I can feel that's fine. And because I'll need money for the armor and the items, I'm going to have to run outside and kill things. Eric. Oh, that's a longer. Yeah, I was trying to avoid having to do this on stream, but it's kind of inevitable that it's mainly this town and when you first get to Karnak. I do have to be a little careful because I don't actually remember if I can buy scrolls. How many things are in it? Nothing. Okay. I want to say no. But I have 99 of each type, so it's not like I'm going to be super concerned about it. Unfortunately, I don't. I'd like to just go back to sleep, but no, I've got to go talk with Kaloof. Because he's getting drunk. And Kaloof having a perfectly understandable point that if the group hadn't shown up, Kaloof would have been screwed. Okay, I can run that here real quick. Once again, completely unnecessary, but one must play the piano. And flex for it. Is that necessary? Nope. Okay. Grab the 2 golden balls. Gold. Gold. And that's for the most part set. I still want some more money because I want to be able to buy high potions, because oh boy do I need high potions. Nothing can be sold, can I go sold? Keep that, keep the gods, need the maid magic, need that, need that. Flame bow doesn't matter. Frost bow doesn't matter. Yeah, you're going to be noticing I'm going to be keeping a hold of a whole bunch of random stuff. There is a good reason for that. Because just looking at it, the Ancient Sword will be useful. I may need the Coral Sword later. The Gouge is its defense. I need this later. This will be useful later. I will probably need this later. This is my main form of healing besides potions. Rods are rods. Dark bow is needed later. I suppose I could have sold the moon rings. I'm not going to be in a position where the back row outweighs the extra damage. So we'll just go ahead. So double check. Oh no, I need to do something. Wait. You really should have had that. I don't believe I have any reason to be in here. No, I do not. That would actually be a terrible place to be. No, oh, you're fine. There's an enemy around here I don't particularly want to run into. No, I need to go this way. Just say hi to the Moogle! Bye, Moogle! I don't remember if this location is missable or not. I can't remember what it's called. Because I know there are items in here. I couldn't tell you where they are, but I know there are. I don't know if this place is one you can return to or not. Back attack. So I can't be too surprised. Back attack canceling is a thief thing, not a ninja thing. If you ever for some reason end up in a thief ninja run, it actually is great fun because you don't have to worry about back attacks at all and get a lot more preemptive strikes on top of it. It's probably one of the few good things about Thief. Be careful, Mr. Moogle! Koopa, Koopa, Koopa. Watch out! It's Tyrannosaur! Quick! Kill it! Yep, it's dead. I had no intention of fighting this thing legitimately. There is no reason to ever fight it legitimately. It's okay, Mr. Moogle. Yeah, at this part, the Moogle says, no, don't go into the desert. I will be going into the desert. Will it get me killed? Quite possibly. Don't know how. We walked all that from here. Ouch. Sandcrawler, huh? Ow. That's exciting. Really? Really? That's not what I wanted to throw. That doesn't make a difference. This is also why I sage before doing this. Okay, I need you to not kill Ferris, please. Thank you. How much HP do you have? I have image. Can't kill me that easily once I actually get things set up properly. And this is a strategy that will be used a lot over the course of this game, by the way. Is it better if I just attack, maybe? A little bit. Oh my god, I won. Thank god. That was the enemy, right? Find it. Yes. I'm going to save. I can't. I need to keep not running, so I can't risk going through the desert like that again. And for once, I actually remembered where the hell I was going. Panic! Whoa! How exactly do Moogles run into flowers? Not. But I talked to him. That was weird. Moogle rewards! Huzzah! Okay. Do not talk to that Moogle until I do this bit of silliness. Moogle costume? I am Moogle Kupo. This part really makes me wonder about the height of Moogles. Because these Moogles are either as tall as Barts, or this one Moogle really likes giant Moogles. Cuckoo-papa. The Moogle hive mind has spoken. Grandpa is in the nose. Like, why is this? I guess this moves the plot forward, but it's just like, Moogles can't communicate through telepathy. Never comes up again. Like, as far as I remember, no other Final Fantasy uses that. It's explicitly Final Fantasy IX does not, because they have the Mognet. Toes? Suddenly, deforestation. Cuckoo-papa. There's a lot of Final Fantasies after this one don't have large groups of Moogles, do they? Final Fantasy VI does, but Mog is explicitly taught how to talk human by Ramuh. Final Fantasy VII doesn't have any Moogles at all, discounting Gold Saucer shenanigans. Final Fantasy VIII doesn't have a Moogle that I'm aware of. Final Fantasy IX I mentioned. Final Fantasy X doesn't have Moogles. 11 has Moogles, but 12 never mentions if they have telepathy. No Moogles in 13. 14 has Moogles, but nothing about telepathy. I don't specifically remember Moogles in 15, and I only recall one Moogle in 16. I suppose it's no stranger than Guy Speak Beaver in Final Fantasy II. Gotta go. Dr. Kryl so we can save the Windrake. So Lena can poison herself again. I think Lena just takes up a liking for dragon grass. It's not necessarily the poisoning part. She just really likes dragon grass. Huzzah! We have a goal! Cure the dragon! Again! Super Bowl. Recast an item. What is the... I know the epé's here, I believe. Yeah, there's no... Okay, this is all stuff that I just got. Except for the gauntlets, but I don't want those. Oh, there's the cast. Bart's the shop merchant. Bart is no longer the shop merchant. Ooh, free stuff. Sure that doesn't count yet. The last thing should be the epée. It's the sword. Which I do want, because it's a better... Turtle! Yes, it's a better turtle. You understood my intention exactly, and your timing was magnificent. That was actually really good timing. Hello. No, give that to... It's being very nice recently. For the moment. Now that I've said something, it's going to screw up. What should be everything involved. Yes. I wish to be free. Yes, I want to leave. Surely nothing will happen the moment I step outside this castle, right? Surely it's going to be perfectly safe. Yep, I got attacked immediately. I like how this poor thing doesn't even get boss music. It's like, yep, it's an enemy. Okay. This cave. Oh boy. Doesn't consider it having any items. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Huh. I'll be going back there later. One of the enemies I need to complete the bestiary is there. And it, it's gonna kick my ass. Does this require... No, help is happening. Okay. Oh, right, I have to actually do the plot and beat up Kelger. Nope, nope. I'll be fine. I'll just beat up this old wolf. I'm noticing in this animation that he's dashing over Galoof. So it literally looks like he's running on top of Galoof as he's running around. And now I'm just imagining Galoof going, ow, 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 every time he gets stepped on. I didn't hurt him. Didn't mean to. And coincidences abound. Bart's dad is a Dawn Warrior. Was a Dawn Warrior. He's dead. Can't really be an active Dawn Warrior when you're dead. Then again, the end of the game does happen. Through the power of disco posing, we shall seal X death. I like how Zizat just does not stop his posing. He does not give any shits about what's going on behind him. He is going to pose, and he's going to look fantastic. Quick, seal the tree in the forest. That surely won't end poorly. Because you never really... You're not told that he's a tree at this point. I don't think you really find out until you get to Guido. This is a case. I know there's actually technically some things, quote unquote, hidden in here. Like one of these wolves. Yeah. Has a song. I can't use it, but I picked it up. There's an ad going on, but I'm just going to keep going. You can get free potions if you talk to this person. I'd like more high potions, please. I just want to get more face downs. I believe technically there is a weapon here. Oh wait, this is where the weapon... Oh, I do need to... Wait a second. Can't I? Yeah, that's actually much better. You don't have, so you don't have that yet. Okay, I gotta get a bit more money for gearing because I forgot this. I suppose I can just come back through and get them. This has 6 chests and item. The item is the bone mail. I know that for high. Ow. Absolutely sucker punch Gallup in the face. I may need to take off the dancing dagger. Thinking about it. Yes, that can happen, but considering I don't want to be healing the enemies as I'm fighting them. I do have to be a little concerned about enemies here, because I know, like, those bone dragons could actually be a major problem. Don't miss, Ferris. Missing is bad for you. At some point, I'll put shields back on. I don't know when, but at some point I will. Okay. Hey, again. You gonna slug me in the face again? Well, you're gonna try. There it is. Bone rail. Yeah, thought so. Thank you, Pixel Remasters, for adding the spot, so I'm not wandering in circles like an idiot. Ba, 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 ba. And unfortunately, if I had a thief, Ninja would be a lot stronger right now. Actually, if I had a thief, this team would be fairly strong physically right now. I don't have that option, so I don't get to abuse the hell out of the Twin Lance, which is sad, but not much I can do about that. I do moving this way first. Of course, if I had Thief, it'd be a good chance I wouldn't be going for the Brave Blade later, but... You're actually weaker? Interesting. I would say, you could wear the Hypno Crown, but there's no way the Hypno Crown is better. Ow. Just got a bone thrown into my face. And I put on the Wind Blade, whatever the name of the weapon Galoof has on, mostly because it gives me a casual AoE option. I know I could be throwing things. What's what right now? Time for a boss I have no reason to be worried for. Not the Bone Dragons. Ow. That was everything, right? Yeah. Grass! Dancing grass! It's a leafy demon! foul leafy demon! Quick, kill it with fire! I messed up. That's fine. Well, that was easy. Yeah, that's kind of the entire reason I bothered grabbing the Death Sickle. Because I knew it could do this. And I have no reason to fight things fairly. Now, Lena, you can't eat it until we get back to the dragon. Go. Let's gotta get out of this bloody place. And that's one thing you don't have to worry about if you're playing this normally, is that you have you can have time magic for this. Needless to say, I don't get time magic. So I have to hoof it all the way back out of every dungeon that doesn't automatically let you leave. No, nothing. Don't need that door. Hi again. Who are you gonna punch in the face? It's Ferris. You know what? Just to deal with us. Do you mind? I'm just going to see if I can get the encounter. Oh my gosh. There it is. $18.09. What the fuck? Gotta help me! Please help me! You know I've been punching you in the face constantly. You gotta help me! There, I helped you. Stop punching me in the face. Thank you. Go join Ramu in my pocket. That was interesting. Anyway, back to running my way out of this dungeon. Stop missing. Missing is not helpful. That's called Lance. Unfortunately, that ability is just not useful. I may play around with it some, but because it's based off of magic power and I have no real effective magic power in this team. Guess what? My highest magic power right now is 19, 13, 13. The freelancer, which makes sense. Yeah, that's not. I mean, it'll be fun to play around with as long as I remember to not use it against the undead dragons. I mean, it's technically stronger than his normal attack. I can at least give that one. That's not a high bar. Don't need the killer ball. Power Sash. That should be fine. Fine enough for now, at least. Now to break into my own castle. Because I need a working dragon. Gone, monster. You don't belong in this castle. Whee! And I get to do this again. Whee! Lady Cryle has a headache. Oh no, what happened to her head? Why doth it ache so? No, I wish to cure the drake first. Turtle telepathy! Yes, Guido is calling Cryle psychotically. No, wait, this is the wrong way. It's like I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm going the right way. The dragon is here. Eat the yummy grass. No. Eat the grass. No. I'll eat the grass. No! It's a good thing Lena got it to eat the dragon grass before she collapsed from the poison. Otherwise, that dragon would not eat the grass at all. Clap. Oh no, she's been poisoned. If only I had an antidote. Oh, Cryle's going to take care of it. We have a cure specifically for dragon grass poison. Why? Don't ask. Okay. I'm fine. Nothing's wrong with me. Hello, Edu. How's it going? Don't mind me. Everyone's just collapsing on the ground. Well, you enjoy your lurk. I'll be sitting here being very silly with the plot. And Bart's has now disappeared fear of heights. Fly, my drake. Good year to do that. I'm still not dealing with you yet. So this is where I'm supposed to go. Don't remember if there's anywhere else that I could go right now. Most everywhere else in this world needs a submarine for some reason. Oh no, an earthquake! A spontaneous and conveniently placed earthquake! Sildra, save us! Look at me, I am cartoonishly evil. I create earthquakes to sink islands into the ocean. Buzz like, help? I could do the plot, but I just remembered something. Surrogate! I wish to have your stuff. All 3 items. That is the king, you fool! This is how you're supposed to find the plot. How you do this over stumbling onto the actual ships is beyond me. Please, loot my castle. The king won't mind. To be completely fair, parts of what are here are incredibly important depending on your team. I feel like I've seen a book like this before. Oh, there's our traveling map again. All the way in another world. Let's see. Forbidden book. I think you're F? Nope. Are you F? Nope. Are you F? Yes. Register of Monsters. Nope, that's the TV shelf. Just so we know, anyone who wants to sort their library like this definitely should not. Do not sort your library by the first letter of the title. Yoink. Money. Nah, the map can stay here. As I get myself lost in Ball Castle some more. It's not Ball. This is Surrogate. This is important if you have a bard. It gives your bard something... Well, okay. Bard isn't useless in this. That gives you a stat boost as the song goes on. That makes you faster, head faster, head faster. It's really useful. Yes, I should sleep. I haven't slept in a while. I don't believe you have anything new for me. Nope, you actually do. You have magic stuff. So that would have been your new spear. Go ahead and upgrade you to that. Hello? Where exactly am I going here? I'm pretty sure I can get everything at Surgate now. This is the King's. That. That does not help. Am I just an idiot? I might just be an idiot. Just... It's not in there. What am I missing? Can I not get it yet? I suppose. What am I missing? What's that again? Oh, okay. It's another case that I can't get it till later. Okay. Good. Somewhere back behind Tweedledee here. People need to stop blocking my way towards items. At least the one in, whatever the city was made sense. Because it's technically not even there yet. Now to fly all the way to the fleet. Which again kind of falls under, how are you supposed to know you're going here? It's a lot of those during this game. One Drake. Shoot it out of the sky! Quick! I'm going to have to do some grinding coming up, one way or the other. It may be a stopping point so I can do it off-screen, off-stream. Is it this side or that side? Because, I'm going to need reflect rings. I'm going to want to grind them out. And this upcoming dungeon is the only place you can. Which is kind of annoying. Well, it's not the only place. Whoops. It's the only place I can effectively do it now. Oh no, X just gotten the jump on us. He sent his deadliest warriors. And Gilgamesh. Deadliest warriors. How's that doing? Casually throwing lightning on a ship. Fantastic. Useless dragon needs to do something. But I must harsh Gilgamesh's vibes. Sorry, his buzz. Oh well, and Kido actually got to show up. So you're legally as ever, my faithful sidekick. The old man gave me some trouble. It's weird actually having Kido talk. Let's turn the trouble and make it double. Come on. Take a shortcut to the face. What did Bards do to you? Just for that, have another shuriken. Just eat it. And Kidu! I trust you can take care of the rest? Ahem, faithful sidekick. And Kidu? Hey, sidekicks do not ditch the hero! It is entirely possible to proc the death from the death sickle on Gilgamesh. I just didn't. Hang in there! The drink did something, thank God. I don't know why we're so afraid of the water. It's not like it's poisonous, as far as I know. Maybe it is. How would I know? I'm going to bed. In game. Yeah, I'll probably do a bit. Like, as I said, I need to grind for the reflect rays. I will 100% need them. Because I don't think I'm taking down X-Death without them. It's just a matter of, can I get the stupid things to drop? Look, we need to blow a hole in this wall. Ferris, you probably should get a bit further back. Take this whisper reed. I know you just walk out the door. Oh, I thought you could walk out the door. These are the enemies I specifically need to try and get the reflect rings. Not completely lucky there, darn. The ribbon doesn't block sleep? Of all things, the ribbon doesn't block sleep? Wild. I may have messed up this. Nope, I'm good. Yes, most of the party is dead. But, I don't think I can actually lose this fight unless RNG really trolls me. Which it's certainly looking like it's trying to. Yeah, there we go. Blood Sword, not worth my time. Okay, I do. I'm going to use a cottage for this. Set up an entire house in the bottom of this barrier tower. No. Save. Yeah, I knew there was going to be a red dragon in the chest. There always is. And I just wasn't sure if I had the flame ring on, the red dragon was free. And unfortunately, the Dragoon just does not do much. Well, at least I'm running into the Reflect Knights. They're not dropping the rings, but I'm running into them. I'm already in the front row, silly. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's interesting. I actually expected Ninja to be stronger than this. Like, I know Ferris and Gloof are doing so much damage because they're two-handing. I'm actually surprised at how much stronger that is compared to dual wielding. Bonk. Was that just a little static? Am I going in the door? Yeah, it must be. This way gets me the thing that I actually don't need. And here I am with the red dragon again. Again, not overly concerned. Because I still have the thing. But the gold hairpin just doesn't actually do a lot for me this particular thing, because I have no casters. Save point room. And so we... Unfortunately, there's nothing I can use to make the drop rates any better. I really wish there were, though. If this is where I want to be. What is worth giving Lena one of the dancing daggers? One of? I only have one. It's stronger. I don't know if it's necessarily better, but it's stronger. I suppose still getting the second attack does make that a bit more useful. I really wish you didn't miss that. Stop missing. My healing options are not infinite. I have confused you. I have immediately knocked you out of confusion. There's one. There's a hole? There's a hole in the barrier tower? Since when? I may have known that, but that's still a surprise. I may do something to help with attrition. Okay, attack. Okay, I won't do something to help with attrition. Because you immediately decided to put the person I want to control to sleep. Because this way, while they're not necessarily doing a lot of damage, two of my people are healing themselves. Why am I only getting this group? Well, I should say two of them have a chance to heal themselves. Actually, that's... That's... Doesn't matter. No. Great sword. Okay, so it's not much stronger. Again, in this case, I am just basically trying to not worry too much about attrition. Which in this case means any way to self-heal. Even if it does slow down combat, ends up probably being better in the long run. Yeah, I don't think RNG is going to be in my favor today. It's one of 4 I need? Yeah. Yeah, this is not going to go well overall, I suspect. Am I? Okay. I do need you to not be missing, please. Oh, that's exciting. There's a while until you get that. The problem with the blood sword going off from memory is that the accuracy for it sucks. So it's unfortunately not very good. Oh my gosh, is that says AI viewers? Why would I want? What good is an AI viewer versus just a normal bot? Like, why does it have to specifically be an AI viewer? Do they talk to me? Because that would be really freaky. I would prefer that not to be the case. Oh, please back at me. Well, I think you actually magneted the right 2 people. I should put the Dancing Dagger on the offhand. Come on, Reflect Rings. You're not even the right enemy. So I'm actually going to turn off experience again. Mostly because I don't want to get too strong trying to grind these out, and mostly because I don't want to be level 28. Because being level 28 would be a problem. Ow. There's two. It's not been too bad. Did you just try to fly me, Lena? What was that even supposed to do? So hi, flying. So the flying knee is like a flying kick, except you're going knee first. When considering the ad break just finished, if anyone was paying attention at all at that point, that must have been a really weird thing to just pop in at with no context. Hydrate? I definitely need to do that. I've barely had anything to drink this entire stream. Turtle! I do wish people wouldn't throw turtles at me while I'm drinking. They try to kill me with turtles. Yeah, doing this upcoming boss is going to be interesting because I need to not play fair. That's annoying. Did you just thrust your axe at me? Good sir. I don't think that's how that's supposed to work. At sword dance overkill and come on. I suppose does give me the advantage doing all this grinding of getting some things mastered. Mainly the focus is Ferris getting Knight, Lena getting Ninja. They're not going to be synced very well, unfortunately. I may wait to switch. Yeah, that's nowhere close to being synced. Because I do need Ferris to swap over to Ninja once he's done with Knight. Give me the goddamn ring! Also, I'm just going to go back to doing this. I'll take the faster fights with attrition over the slower fights at this point. Give me the rings, give me the rings. You know what, honestly. No. Swap you back to Ragoon. Why? Oh, it's... Sure, I do have to manually equip two-handed. No, wait, you're not right. You need a power slash. Has that been happening the whole time? Okay. Attack, lance, attack, attack. Sports is deeper in Dragoon anyway, this just makes sense. Wow, you missed both swings, Lana. How could you? Okay, whatever. Bart's is still... Ow. Bart's is still relatively my tankiest one. Where are my Mirrorites? I wish I could remember where the flag train's easiest. At least this isn't hard, and I realize I'm not talking a lot, but I'm trying to look where you're supposed to be able to grind reflect rings. The exciting world of grinding. Yay, grinding. Have I even gotten another one yet? No. Of course not. I turned off experience. You will never be able to level 4 Gravity. Don't like me. Don't like me at all. There's actually a floor that's better for grinding Reflect Knights. I just don't remember what it is. I could have just dropped down the hole. Ready for the Dream Harp, I guess? It doesn't really matter. I don't know why that moon just looked especially creepy when it was turned around. Just gonna ask whether or not that actually was effective, but didn't really tell me. It's died. So I'm not sure if Lance is treated as a magic attack or not. I suppose the easiest way to find out is to use it on Omniscience. But that sounds like a dumb way to do the fight. I have easier options. And by easier, I mean I'm going to get punched in the face. You know, it's going to be helpful. situation. No, you do not. Please stop missing. It's very annoying. I wonder what level I'd be at if I was actually having experience on. Because I still only have 2! Yeah, I suspect looking at the time, I'm going to have to leave this for an off-screen, off-stream grind. Because it's getting close to when I need to get off, and I still have just 2. They drop Gaia gear? Huh. Doesn't really do me any good, but huh. Wait, what the hell? Why? OBS, what are you doing? Sorry, I just noticed that for some reason, how did that happen? How has that been going on? Where are you? No, I want you specifically. I look over at my stream and it's like, wait, why am I not covering the whole stream? I can get that fixed at least. Unfortunately, as I mentioned, because I need these to deal with X-Death. I don't think it's possible for me to win against X-Death without a full set of these. And even then, it's going to be an interesting one. Yeah, the lack of tents is going to scare me here. Luckily, enemies have been dropping. Potions, high potions specifically. Let's see what we. Let's see who I can raid into. I think it's probably going to be... I think I'm going to go ahead and raid into Ari, who's currently playing Cassette Beast, which is a game that's sort of been on my radar, but considering the number of games that are on my radar, that doesn't mean a lot. But plan-wise, I should be back on Sunday to continue this. Hopefully, I will have the rest of the Reflect Rings by then. Because if I don't, I've wasted my time. I just completely lost my train of thought. Right, anyway, we're going to raid out. Just take care, everyone. Have a good one. I will be back some point later. Goodbye.